back as always. Nintendo always bringing the badass intros. What's up guys, it's this Tenacious Gamer, and welcome to my first ever Nintendo DS Let's Play. I just said fuck it, I'm gonna record some Nintendo DS right now. And you know what, it's gonna work awesome. I made that sweet design for you guys, so you know, it's entertaining, it's all like filtered correctly. But yeah, we are playing Pokemon Diamond. Oh my god, this is by far one of my favorite Pokemon games. Really coming in right after Gen 3. Gen 4 holds a special place in my heart. Hello there, it's so very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Rowan, however everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before I go any further, is this your first adventure? If you need advice, I'm certainly capable of giving it. You know what? I actually do not need any info. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Here I have a Pokeball. Touch the button on the middle of the Pokeball if you'd please. You know what? I'm going right for that. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research so that we may learn more about Pokemon. Damn straight you do, Pokemon Professor. Now why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Dude, like, can't you tell by the voice that I'm clearly, you know, just a prepubescent 12-year-old? But I'm a boy. Alright, so you're a boy. Yes. I do not have to, like, double check that. Tell me, what is your name? And you know what? I'm gonna use my real name. Screw it. Might as well. We're in this for the long run. Your name is Grant. Why, yes it is. Okay, so you're Grant. A fine name that is. Now this boy here, I believe here's your friend. What might his name be? Alright, you know what? I like all these names, but I like just going with the classics. I'm always one of these guys that always chooses, like, Gary. I always do that. It's Barry this time. Barry, is it? That is your friend's name. Dude, like, yeah, how do you not know? Alright, Grant, the time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along the way you will discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Now go on, leap into the world of Pokemon. Man, I got a cup of coffee in me. It's morning, like, I am ready to go. It's honestly, like, it is unfair, like, the amount coffee has, like, an effect on my mood. Like, coffee literally has a measurable amount, like, a measurable difference on my mood. Like, it's so unfair. We've got this, like, cool coffee machine, and it's nothing like that instant stuff. Like, you can literally, like, pour stuff in there, and it, like, comes out to the strength of, like, 4, like, medium-sized coffees. So yeah, brought to you by Jubilive TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week, same time, same channel. So yes, I'm wired, I'm ready to go. We got it. It's a Wii. It's controlled by a Wii remote. And let's see what's playing. The TV is showing the title screen of a video game. Of course, they don't even tell us what video game. And yes, in this button, the X button, in this game, the X button opens the menu. Mom's just chilling down there, all happy. Grant, Barry came calling for you a little while ago. I don't know what it was about, but he said it was an emergency. I feel like it's always an emergency with that kid. Never know what's up. Alright, so we're gonna change the text speed to fast. That's always the first thing that should be done here. Battle scene always on, sound on, button mode. Yeah, all that stuff. And let's pick a different frame, shall we? I'm always going... You know what? I feel like I've cycled through all of them, but I'm liking this one right here. That one looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna keep it that way. Let's go see what this fool wants. Man, I'm so excited to start this adventure. Like, I love all the old school games, but I mean, just like the newer games. I mean, it's just awesome seeing like a game that you've played, you know, for all your life as a classic, like 8-bit RPG turn into this like huge franchise and everything. Thud. And Barry's just wired. He's like, Barry, what was that about? Oh, hey, Grant. Hey, I'm going to the lake. You come too, and be quick about it. Okay, Grant, I'm finding you $1 million if you're late. Barry's just off a yappa, he's already, oh geez, forgot something, and there he goes back into his house. So you know what, we absolutely have no other choice but to follow him up into his room. Let's see what his mom has to say. Oh hi Grant, are you looking for Barry? He was gone for a second, but then he came running right back home. He just can't sit still, that boy. I wonder who he takes after. Definitely not her, you seem calm as a whistle. I'd better take my bag and journal too. Oh hey Grant, we're going to the lake. I'll be waiting on the road. It's a 10 million fine if you're late. Man, it keeps increasing the fines when he's the one just scatterbrained all over the place. I don't know what to do about that kid, man. Alright, so yeah, previously, if we tried going to the tall grass, we would have been completely not allowed to, but you know what, since we talked to Barry, it's all cool. We can get all the way over here. Hey, you saw that news reporter that was on TV, right? You know, search for the red Gyarados, the mysterious appearance of the furious Pokemon in a lake. That show got me to thinking, I bet our local lake has a Pokemon like that in it too. So that's what we're gonna do, we'll go find a Pokemon like that. Barry's just wired. Alright, so Barry is gonna follow you. So you know what, why not just go to the lake and see if there's a Pokemon like that. We're gonna be going to the Verity lakefront. Sinnoh is a really cool region. It has 3 lakes. There's Lake Valor, Lake Verity, and Lake Acuity, as well as a hidden lake that we're gonna be definitely seeing a little bit later in the game. You know, a lot later in the game, actually. So what is going on? That's a great question. Professor, there isn't anything out of the ordinary on the other side either. I may have been mistaken. Something appears to be different than it was before, but fine. It's enough that we have seen the lake. Dawn, we're leaving. Just super stern. Professor, how are you enjoying your time back being in Sinnoh? After being away for 4 years, it must be exciting again. There's one thing I can say. There are many rare kinds of Pokemon in Sinnoh. The region should serve that. I can't talk. The region should serve us well in regards to our studies. Should serve us. She sells seashells by the seashore, serving shells on the lakefront. Excuse me, let us pass, please. I beg your pardon. We'll be on our way. Just like 2 distinct individuals coming in here. What was that about? Those 2? Barry just doesn't know what to do. Huh, Grant, let's go check this out. What's that? Don't go into the tall grass? No problem, no problem. We won't be in there long enough for a wild Pokemon to come out. You know, that's, I mean, like, it kind of seems like a bad idea, you know what I'm saying? It's a briefcase. Those people forgot it here. What are we supposed to do with it? We can try to deliver it, but who are they? I heard them say Professor, and oh shit, it's birds. Wow! Pokemon! What's going on? Alright, so here we have it, decision time for Gen 4. Alright, which one do you want? Alright, so we have Turtwig, the tiny leaf Pokemon. We've got Chimchar, the chimp Pokemon. And we have Penguin Pokemon Piplup. Now, the first time I ever played a Gen 4 game, it was Pokemon Pearl. I got Diamond like 2 months later. I did choose Piplup, I'm pretty sure. It's because I wanted to be, you know, like, mess around. But I'm always a fire user, and I just can't pass this up. I cannot do like 50 episodes of this game without seeing Infernape in my party, so I'm sorry, I have to do this. I apologize to anyone, but at the same time, I bet I'm making a lot of people happy. So all you Chimchar Infernape fans, let's do it. Let's start our adventure. So yes, the first battle, always some random wild Pokemon. In Gen 3 it was a Zigzagoon, in Gen 1 it was Gary, so you know what, that doesn't count, but here we have a Starly. And you know what, we're just going to start taking it down from the very beginning. There we go, look at that. Look at that beauty, look at that, look at those Generation 4 battle scene graphics, absolutely beautiful. I'm loving this game. I love this game so much. I'm so happy I decided to play it, and I'm so happy I finally have a way to record Nintendo DS videos, because that's been something that I've been figuring out for a long time. I hope that graphic in the back is like sexy enough graphic for you. I'm gonna be, you know, definitely adding my Pokemon as they go along. I'm gonna be adding the badges, you know, just to, you know, have something entertaining on the side, because I mean, you gotta do that with the DS games, everyone does it. But Fwa, your Chimchar totally rocked. But my Piplup was way tougher than yours. Yeah, obviously he's gonna choose the opposite type. But you know, that's just Barry. That's just the rival. They were other people's Pokemon though, but we had to use them. They won't mind, will they? Oh man, oh man, look at that music. She sounds angry. Oh, there's the briefcase. The professor would have been furious if I'd lost it. Huh? Oh no! Did you use the Pokemon in here? You did? Oh my gosh, what's the professor going to say? This is so not good. I'll take this briefcase for now. Oh man, she's flustered. I feel bad for her. She was just trying to be a good little assistant and be good and everything. What was that about? I don't know what's going on. Grant, let's get out of here. My Pokemon got hurt from that battle. If we get attacked by another Pokemon, we might be in trouble. And out we go. Oops. Excuse me. You go ahead. I know we have to go return these Pokemon. They're not ours, but I want to spend just a little more time with this little guy. What, and you don't think I do? I mean, you're not doing anything but just straight up following me wherever I'm going. So I guess, you know, you're not that dedicated to your Pokemon. Hey, it's those people. Is that old guy staring at us? That old guy, I love it. I heard from Dawn that you used our Pokemon? Let me see them, please. Chimchar and Piplup. I see, that's how it is. Dawn, I'm going back to my lab. Just straight up, please. Yes, Professor, please wait for me. I think you should visit our lab later. Okay, see you. What was all that craziness about? I mean, if he was angry, he could have just, you know, like, yelled at us or whatever. And didn't you want their Pokemon back? Grant, we should go home too. Alright, you know what? Just take me back home, and let's do this. Mom's in the kitchen, making us some goodies. Oh man, that's awesome. Good old Mom. What's up, dear? Wow, I can't believe that happened to you. Am I ever glad that both you and Barry are unharmed. From level 2 Starly. The professor you mentioned is most likely Professor Rowan of Sandgem Town. I've heard that he is well known for his studies on Pokemon. I hear is also quite intimidating. Grant, I think you need to visit him in Sandgem Town. You need to properly explain why you had no choice but to use his Pokemon. Don't worry, I'm sure he'll understand. Alright, yeah, thank you. That's all I wanted, Mom. I'm getting out of here. I am dip squala as fuck. Goodbye. I don't need no instructions, Mom. They're shoes. They're shoes. You put them on your feet and you do the body's natural work. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Alright, so let's just get on our journey, shall we? Sweet, make it through without seeing any wild Pokemon. That's what's up. And here we go, our first wild Pokemon battle, and we got the one and only Bidoof. Oh man, I love Bidoof. Just straight up one of my favorites. There we get out of here. Man, using that touchscreen is just so satisfying, and just knowing that I have the ability to record it and share it with you guys, that's awesome. Oh, there you are. Please come with me. The professor is waiting. This is it, our Pokemon Research Lab. Let's go. ... Barry's already in there, man. He's just all like, thud. Barry, what the? Oh, it's you, Grant. That old guy. He's not so scary much as he totally is out there. Oh, it doesn't matter, Grant. I'm out of here. See you later. Oh, okay. Yep, nice to see you too. Wow. What was that? Your friend sure seems to be really impatient. Well, anyway, let's go inside. Got some awesome music playing back there. Just straight silence from the professor as he studies the atmosphere. Finally, you've come. Grant, was it? Let me see your Pokemon again. I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy. Alrighty then. I'll give that Chimchar to you as a gift. Aw, no, you shouldn't. This is all happening way too fast. Now that it's yours, would you like to give it a nickname? Why, yes I would. Alright, now I know this nickname may have been used before. I've never seen it actually been used. I've never seen anyone use it, but I feel like it's kind of popular. I always thought that, you know, Infernape bared just an extremely similar resemblance to my boy Rafiki from The Lion King. Just like when he's holding up Simba, I always thought that Infernape looked exactly like that, so I just have to go with this name. I'm sorry if it's like used before, if it's not like too creative, but I mean, like, I'm gonna have the most badass Infernape out there, and its name is gonna be Rafiki, and no one's gonna fuck with Rafiki. It's all I'm saying. Okay, I see, and you're happy with that nickname? Your friend Barry told me what happened at the lake. I heard you battled very well despite it being your first time. And from what I can see, there is a growing bond between you and that Pokemon, though it is still young. That's why I would like to entrust you with Chimchar. Oh, I'm so glad that you're kind towards Pokemon. If you weren't, I'd have to kill you. Well... let's move on to the main topic. There is something I want you to do for me. My name is Rowan, and I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect everything in the Pokedex. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? Dude, I mean, like, I just want to battle or something. Like, I'm not feeling it, you know what I'm saying? Silence. Just straight silence. I can stand here without speaking for hours. I'm a very patient man. You know what? I'm a very patient kid. Let me ask you again, Grant. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Will you use it to record data? Alright, you know what? Let's do it. Let's make the old geezer happy. Good answer. Grant obtained the Pokedex. I mean, it's not like I had much choice, man. That Pokedex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon that you encounter. Grant, I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. I've got one too! No one cares, bitch. I've lived for 60 long years. Even now, I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. That is kind of unsettling, but I mean, like, I get what you mean, so I'm not gonna, call you out. That means there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go! Grant, your grand adventure begins right now. No, it doesn't, because Dawn still has something to say. I'm telling you, shut up, girl. If you would have chosen a Turtwig out of the lake, we'd have the same Pokemon now. So yeah, Dawn actually picks the type disadvantage against your starter, whereas Barry obviously has the type advantage. He's going to be your main rival. So I just got a little head start on you, that's all. I'll be happy to teach you things. Glad to meet you, Grant. And that looks about it. So this is the Pokemon Lab. It's a little bigger than Oak's lab, actually. Special terms and academic writing that is impossible to figure out for a 10-year-old. But man, that's cool. Alright, so we made it all the way to Sand Gem Town. We've got our first... Oh wait, no. Dawn's got to do her huge tour of the first town because, as customary in Pokemon, we don't know what the hell we're doing. But after this, 2-minute tour, we're going to be Pokemon experts and we're going to be ready to go. The building with that blue roof over here is the Pokemart. It's a shop where you can buy and sell items and medicine. Grant, since you're a novice trainer, you won't be able to buy many kinds of merchandise. Don't let it bother you. Excuse me? Of course I'm bothered. You may need to go far away, so I think you should let someone know. Oh, but before you leave, heal up your Pokemon at the Poke Center. It'll be a lot less scary that way. Okay, bye now. Alright, peace out, girl. It was nice meeting you. So there we have it, guys. Freedom is ours, the Pokemon world is our canvas, and we are ready to just dive into this game. I'm super happy, I'm super pumped to be playing some Pokemon Diamond, one of my favorite games. It's just like so much stuff into it that I love, and I can't wait to start this grand adventure. So, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next part of Let's Play Pokemon Diamond. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.